Boop, 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 boop. I'm live again. Ta-da! And it's as easy as that. Now, I near enough guarantee that that's a better feed now. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. Need that over there. How's that now, folks? That's betterer. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know, you have to try these things. And you're better off trying with a live audience, as it were, because then you can get proper feedback and you're not guessing. Yeah, Facebook needed to die in general, not just with live feeds. It just needs to die. I might be able to find out a different way of doing it. I might be able to go live just on Facebook. I think I could probably do that actually. So how is everybody anyway? Well, there's a lot of you out there, considering this is just a mess. Yeah, Twitter is absolutely crapped on. I don't use Twitter. In fact, I signed into Twitter for the first time because someone said that I should use it a couple of weeks ago, and I had like 2,642 notifications. So I clicked back out of it because I got scared. That was just specially for you, Leona. So you thought that I was stuck. So yeah, I've just I was playing with stuff. I've got, I was going to try all the different cameras and stuff on the other feed, but obviously it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Oh, look, it's my fork and banana. So I've been working on my maker coins. Oh, where's my finish? I'm just experimenting with them at the moment, but I think I've pretty much got it down. I've got to make this print a little bit better, but so it says Templeboy Turnings, Maker Central 2019, and then on the other side it says Forking Bananas. Forking Bananas. And they're just turned at the side there. Do you know? Like they're 40 mil round. They're just like a coin, And I think, do you know what they are? They're just chopping boards. I picked up a load of these chopping boards from Deals or Mr. Price or one of them. They're only $1.99 each, and I can put a load on these and chop them out and then turn them round. So that's what I'm doing with those. So what are you saying? How are your lad? How is your lad? Oh yeah, Chris's leg is broken, but he's got a boot. He's not in a cast. Lucky enough, he didn't have to put a cast on, so they've kept him in a boot, and he'll be in that for the next few weeks. But hopefully, he'll mend. He's only young, so he'll mend very fast. I used it for a little post picture of my work and thought it was total garb. Oh, sorry, what are you talking about? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, Christopher is fine. His leg will be fine. It was a fracture and a bone in his foot from, the ball of the ankle around to the front of the foot. He broke there. I don't know the name of the bone, but I don't listen to that stuff. All I hear is it's broke. We're going to fix it. So, What does Donna make? Sculptors and canvas work. Cool. You're still disturbed of how much I look like. Yeah, well, I've had a haircut. I had a haircut and I had a shave because I was back to work today after a 2 week break. I just let myself go for a few weeks. So I've tidied myself up ready for Maker Central. Um, so no doubt your kids are probably stunningly good looking if if they look like me. Uh, Actually, you said you're disturbed. That's not nice. More water with it next time. Uh, it's uncomfortable for him, but um, it's better than a cast because at least he can take the air boot off and have a shower and then pop the air boot back on. That's a good thing. He doesn't have to do the whole ruler down the cast and all the itchy itchies and then the stink coming. Casts are nasty. I've never had one, so the kids were gorgeous. He was a dick though. All right, nothing like me then. It's good to see you on here, Tracy. We've missed you in the chat. You should pop in more often. I know you've had a few issues and things over the past few weeks, and I hope you're feeling better and you're on the mend. So yeah, it's a shame you can't come to Maker Central, but it's really expensive coming from the States. I know that. Um, so I'm only going to have a limited few um, coins. I'm in the middle of making some, they're lasers and all that. They take time to laser and stuff. So I'm only going to have a limited amount of coins. I'm hoping, I'm going to probably have between 40 and 50. But it depends on time. I might have a lot less than that. I laser them, then I turn them round and put a little bit of detail in the side. So there's a bit of work in the coins. I also want to turn some bananas to bring along, some Temple Boom bananas. So if I have time, I'm going to turn a few of those. What I'm going to do tomorrow for my live is it's going to be a Maker Central prep live. So I'm going to be making a few bits and pieces for Maker Central, and we'll be just chatting and having the banter as well as normal. So I'm going to be in full production tomorrow evening. The laser's going to be going, and the lathe's going to be going, and we're going to be doing bits and pieces. I'll probably turn a few bananas and stuff like that. Not holding it against you. You're a delight. Thanks, Jen. Is it Jen? I'm presuming I can call you Jen. 11 sleeps till my cast comes off. Can't wait. Gonna need scrub before makers. Yeah, I bet that's sting. What did you break? I can never remember your name, Blue Light Turner. I'm sorry. I should have a piece of paper up with translations of names up here. I'm sorry. I've been taking care of my 72-year-old father. He suffers from dementia and uh, encephalitis. Is that how you pronounce that? So now he's with me during the weeks and only comes home on Saturdays to be picked up once. All right, okay. That's tough. Yeah, but it's good that you're there for him. That's. Should I turn a piece made of two woods glued together or a round log as my second ever turn? Go with the round log. Depends on who segmented it. Did you glue the pieces together yourself? Are you confident that it's a good glue up? Lots of things to consider. I won't be able to find you, Scott, without the cast. You are going to be the guy in the cast. Scott. That's it. Scott. The owner will have my blue light. And it's Jen. Yep. He's going to have a blue light flashing on the top of his head. He's going to look like a. He'll probably get arrested for imitating a policeman. Oh, you busted your right wrist. Ouchie. Well, touch wood. All I've ever broken is my thumb. When I was doing Demolition Derby, I forgot to let go of the gear shifter before I hit the wall, and I took the full impact in my thumb and shattered my thumb in about 3,564 places. But that was all. I broke my thumb. Tracy still hasn't got a. Oh, you haven't got your banana. Do you know what? I found that the other day as well, Tracy. I've got it. The little Diddy banana. It's a little tiny one, isn't it? Yeah. I've got a couple of bits to send to you now that I've sorted finances out a bit better now, so I must send them out to you. You glued it yourself. Well, how confident are you with the glue up, Jen? That's, you know. Leona's getting her banana at Maker Central. That sounds so wrong. So wrong. Anyway, you left the police for the ambulance service. Ha ha. Good move. Donna broke her ankle on Friday the 13th while on holiday in Malta. Don't know what scares me more, the glue up or the big black locust log. Well, as long as you take it easy, Jen. Low speeds until you're round, and then just gradually bring up the speed. What size is your lathe? What size is the log? What tools are you using? Are you using traditional? Are you using carbide? Is the log well seasoned? In which case it will be really quite tough. Is it punky? Is it sported? Does it have any checks in it? Any ring shake? All things to consider when you are wood turning, because if you don't check that piece of wood thoroughly before you put it on the lathe, you could run into issues. And keep checking it, especially as you're new. Ha ha ha, Jim. Yeah, especially as you're new, you're better off turning it off and keep checking it and tightening everything down and just keep going backwards and forwards. As you get used to turning and as you get more and more experienced, you will notice from all kinds of things. You will notice different sounds when the piece shifts or moves or cracks. You'll hear a different sound. You'll hear bark suddenly cracking away from it, and you'll know to shut it down. In the early days of me turning, when things happened, I was getting lumps of wood in the shoulder and it was hitting me in the knees and stuff like that. Now I'm like a flipping ninja. If I hear something go, I'd be out the way as soon before it even leaves the lathe. So experience experience comes with stuff. Steve, I've heard ring check. What does that mean? Okay, so ring checking or ring shake is when a tree has been in a storm, and I think more times if a limb has broken on a tree or whatever, and it's been vigorously shook in weather and stuff like that, it can cause stress fractures through the wood, and it will crack down the length of the log from the pith. It will crack all the way around it. Sometimes the rings will actually separate. So the life rings in the wood can actually separate from each other, kind of like an onion. It'll peel away from itself. So you could put that log onto the lathe. The ends where you've cut it might look okay. You put it onto the lathe, turn it on, and the whole thing can just just explode into a million bits all over the workshop. So you've got to be really careful. Any checks in the wood is probably any bad checks, unless they can be filled or stabilized. Chop it up into smaller blanks, pen blanks or something like that, or put it in the fire. Yeah, face shield. Only thing broken is my heart. Oh, Leona. Let's all give Leona. Oh, well, just a few more days, Leona, and you're going to be partying with your mates. Making, talking about making, drinking, eating, talking about making, having a laugh and a joke for a whole weekend. And not only that, you get to listen to me for 6 hours in a car, there and back. 12 hours of pure joy, Leona. Imagine that. Jim just dated himself. Poor Leona. Not many of us old enough to know what Memorex tape is. No. Well, I do. Leona, was that Steve that did that? Piss myself laughing. What did I do now? Oh, no, I didn't break Leona's heart. No. No. No, don't start them kind of rumours. Jesus. I know that Memorex tape is. Yeah. Well, no, definitely not Scott. Holy mackerel. How green can wood be turned? Straight from it being cut. As long as you wear something waterproof, because you're going to get soaked, and so is everything around you. But yeah, yeah, it's beautiful to turn green wood. Freshly green wood is really lovely to turn. It's like cutting cheese. Can't bloody wait, apart from the car bit. Damn punishment, if you ask me. Can I drive? You can drive, but you're not driving my car. So, no, you can't drive. It's been outside at least a year. Only a few skinny visible cracks. Gonna dump CA glue. No, don't dump CA glue in it. Don't dump CA glue in it until you've turned off the bark and you can actually get a good look at it, but turn it really slowly and wear your face shield. No point dumping CA glue in the end grain, because it will only go down about an inch and then it will cure and it won't go any further. The CA glue will stop the CA glue from going into the cracks, basically. That doesn't work. And anybody that tells you it does is lying. To stabilize wood properly, you have to soak it in cactus juice or something like that and actually put it in a pressure pot and get it to force whatever you're stabilizing it in to go right into the wood. And if it's seasoned wood, it's a year, it's been cut a year, it's not going to absorb as fast either. So no, I wouldn't trust CA in the end. I remember what it is. Share the drive-in. Raise a glass for me at MC. We will, Jim. We'll all toast that you're not there. Age check round the room. Just been given some cherry tree cut down 2 weeks ago. Oh, nice. I love cherry. Yeah, Memorex was for recording top 40. The big clunky pause button. And sometimes it got stuck. I'd get out and hitchhike, I think, laugh my ass off. Oh, that's not nice, Tracy. It's a long walk. Has anyone turned green magnolia? I get loads of fuzzies. Yeah, magnolia, I think, is a bit of a stringy wood. What are you turning with? Are you using carbide or traditional tools for a start? Yeah, Scott, waiting for the DJ to shut up yapping. Water thin, low viscosity epoxy. Maybe, but well, I suppose you've got to weigh up. Is it worth the risk putting a piece of wood on the lathe that is really badly checked? Back in a mo, Joe. Blue must be my age. Hi, Andy. 36. Hi, Andy. C90 tops though, 120 stretch too much. Yeah. Traditional tools. Okay. Are they super sharp traditional tools? Are you getting a good edge on them? Um, any wood will cut nicely as long as you've got a really good edge. I mean, I might be just preaching to the converted. You might be an experienced turner for all I know. I've not turned magnolia, but I know that some stringy woods like that can be a bit of a pain. Dave Plum just bought his tickets for Makers Central. About bloody time, Dave. Hi, Andy. Hello, Andy. Oh, Andy. Yes. Hi, Andy. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Huey. Who's Huey? Where's Huey? Do I use a strop on my turning tools? No, is the fast answer to that. I've got the Pro Edge, which puts a really nice edge on it anyway. Or I use a diamond card if I just need to hone it a little bit, if it's starting to get a little bit blunt. But with the Pro Edge right next to me, I can literally just go up. It takes seconds to just and put a new edge on it. So no, I don't bother with a strop. Dave, have you done parking as well? Yeah. Have you booked your parking? Save some money on that. Okay, as good as I can. Not a great. I'd not as great as I'd like them. Not overly experienced. Only been turning 2 years. 2 years. It's enough. Um, yeah. Where are you getting the fuzzies? Is it on the end grain when you're cutting the end grain, or is it all just? Is it kind of peeling as you're turning the side grain? Yes, Pro Edge. I can show you. I can show you my. I can show you. I can even sharpen a tool for you if you want while I'm here. 1 second. I'll just. I haven't got my mobile headset on, so just 1 second. I'll be back with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Oopsie. Just dropped something on my head, on my head, on my head. I just dropped something on my head. It was my phone. Okay, so if I do this, I can move that up a bit. That is the Pro Edge. Let me zoom in a little bit. Camera. Zoom. So this is the Pro Edge. It's made by Robert Sorby. I have a 240 belt on there. It's quite worn now. I've actually got a new one. I've got to change the belt, and I just caught the edge of it the other day. But it's still good to hone a tool. I will get a 1 second. I will get myself a. Here we go. I'll get my spindle gouge. So to sharpen the spindle gouge on this, it's just a regular spindle gouge. It has a fingernail grind on it, if you can see that. You get this. This is the brace to hold said tool. So you have to put the tool in like so. I have a. I don't know if I can show you that. 1 second. What's the best way to do this? Pull this off of here. Sorry now. So just here, I have 3. This is all part. This all comes with it. So I have a 50 degrees, 45 degrees, 40 degrees, and a 35-degree bevel angle that I can cut. So I'll put this camera back over here now. And so I clamp this in this. So this just screws down. You put the flute of the chisel facing up. Tighten this down. Most of you that are sharpening tools have probably got this bit. They're pretty standard. This angle is already predetermined. I set my tools to the 40-degree angle, so that's the measurement there. So just put it in there, tighten that up. Simple as that. Then you have this gadget here, which is spaced for different angles too. I go on the center one. It slides onto the bar here, like so. I go into the second one, and that should be my, that's set to my my angle. And literally all you do is you switch it on like so. And I'm doing this sitting down, by the way, it's just easier. And you just go one way that way, slide it back over, one way that way. I tend to do it a couple of times just to make sure. One way to the center, and again this way. And that is literally the tool honed and ready to go. I shall show you the edge now. There you go. You can see the shine. Ooh, hold on. Can you see that? You can see the edge on that now, shining, and that is a really sharp edge on that. It's just as simple as that. And then this whole, I mean, that's set for the gouges. Put that here. I have this plate then, that and this here. This plate then just goes in here, and you can set it to whatever height to do all your skews and all that. And then you have sliders that slide up and down here for skews, and this one here is for putting your roughing gouge on and just sweeping it, just twisting it. So yeah. And then I have a small tool platform as well that I can put in, and that sharpens knives and all that kind of stuff. So that is pretty much, that is my sharpening system. It's fantastic. It's an all-in-one jobby. It's expensive, but to be honest with you, once you've got it, the belts cost about, I think the belts are like €5 or whatever it is, and that's it. The whole thing tilts too. You can slide and tilt that as well. It's just brilliant. I'll probably have it with me at Maker Central. So those of you that are going to Maker Central, um, oh, my chair's gone a bit doodah. Hold on. Um, I'm going to be bringing it with me to Maker Central, so I can demonstrate how I sharpen my tools. If you are coming to Maker Central and you've got some tools that you want just honing, I won't have time to re-grind them. But if they've got an edge on them already and you're happy with the grind that you have, bring them along and I'll just hone them for you and sharpen them up for you, and then you can see what it's like to use a really sharp tool, and it might kind of push you to spend the extra money to get a decent sharpening system. Okay, if you've been asking questions, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. Right, hold on a sec. What are you saying? Okay. Right. Hi, Huey. It's almost like scabs mainly around end grain. I get that I get almost cut, sanded back, and then raise again. Tried cellulose and shellac sealer. Yeah. Um, you could try soaking the end grain with CA. That sometimes works. Also, depending on what you're turning, if they're like fuzzy little annoying bits, you could just try scorching them off. Scorch the end grain and then turn it back again, and that might work. Not a fan of the Pro Edge. It's overpriced and costs more than my lathe. Well, yeah. I mean, it's up to the individual. It was the first sharpening system I bought. I used to sharpen all my tools by hand before I got that, and I was lucky enough to be able to get that at a good price at at I think it was at Maker Central actually. So yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to get it. I love it. I've always um, I've always said to anybody, I've recommended it. Does the Pro Edge do a fingernail without the jig? Yeah, you can do a fingernail from the box. Yeah, you can do a fingernail grind from the box with the because that whole jig and everything comes with the Pro Edge. Does Pro Edge do? Me neither, Dave. I switched to it from a Tormac, and it was a big mistake. You don't like the Pro? Oh, you have a Pro Edge, Leona, do you? Do you have the Pro Edge, Leona? Do you? And you don't like it? Okay, it's too industrial and bonkers for a hobby. Hi everyone. Don't know about that, but my problem is the tool handle fouling the motor, and the edge is not as sharp as a Tormac or as long lasting. Okay. I wonder, is that the way you got it set up, Leona? Because I've never had a problem. Oh my God, do they do a college course on that? On what? Sweet, I've been afraid to try. I need a good grinder. In fairness, it's super simple to use. Yeah. Does it take a standard 240 grit sanding belt? It takes no, no, they're the proper Pro Edge belts. But they're not expensive and they last for a long, long time. Sell it, Steve, on eBay and become honest again. I am an honest turner. Don't know what you're talking about. I won't sell my Pro Edge. I love it. Got to go all. See you on here tomorrow night for Turning Tuesday. Please like and share. Yeah, thanks, Dave. What is a good starting grinder? Good starting grinder would be your slow two-wheel grinder, um, and go from there. Um, some people don't like going from the wheel to the flat because I mean with the Pro Edge it's a flat grind, which means that there's no camber in the bevel because it's not curved because you're not running it on a wheel. And some people find it hard to go from that to the straight grind. But like I said, I hand sharpened all my tools before, so I was used to the flat grind. I forgot the question. Time for a bit of nosh. Thanks, Steve. All the best. Yeah. See you, Jim. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So any slow, normal tool grinder, and then get yourself a proper jig. You can make jigs as well. You can make them. You can do it as expensive or as cheap as you want. Tar Steve, I tried scorching, but only sanded back and could get the burnout. We'll go. We'll give it a go. Thanks. No problem. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Leona, you can donate it to me. I'll meet you at MC and you'll have more room in the shed for more stuff for you to bring home. Try out a couple of your tools on the tool mat at Makers, Steve, and see if you find a difference. I don't want to. I like my Pro Edge. Why is everyone trying to talk me out the Pro Edge? I've got it. I'm using it. I like it. So balls. I don't understand why everyone's trying to talk me out of it. I bought it now. It's not like it's going to cost me any more money, is it? I look for college courses near me on turning and woodwork, but nope, none unless going for construction work, and I am not going that way. Watch Martin's Pro Edge overview to show how to get over motor getting in the way. Hi, Ted. Thanks for joining. Just a chit chat, question Q&A kind of thing, Ted. It was more of a test, and I found it didn't work, so we've turned it into a bit of a chat now. Lol Coxie, no, I'll make do with it if you're sure. Also, can I just clarify for the record that all I'm buying at MC is a new lathe? Yeah. I have the jig, but I've outused a small grinder and wish I had a bigger one. Yeah. I mean, bench grinders aren't that dear if you're used to using that. Well, what you're saying is that's the plan, just buying a lathe, but you're not surrounded by those vendors yet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Leona. And just remember, it's only a little estate car that's going. I never cared for the shape a wheel creates. It's so much easier to ride a flat bevel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so maybe some resin too. Ah, damn, that's hot. It's good coffee though. Should bring your car, should we? That means you won't be able to drink on the Sunday then, Leona. Are you okay with that? Yeah, all the wood and the logs and the tools and the lathe and the aren't you get hold on a second. Are you not getting a dust extractor as well? I thought you were getting a dust extractor. Thanks, Tracy. Send our love to your dad. Give him a big old hug from us. And yeah, send him our love. And you look after yourself. It's not easy being a carer. Huey reckons he's not going to be buying much. Yeah, right. Hi, Daniel. Or are you saying bye, Daniel? You've forgotten about my special sticker. It's big. Yeah, I've ordered new stickers. They're actually at JP's house because I got them sent to the UK because it worked out cheaper. But I've got you used to be a cool turner with your handmade lathe and everything, but the pro edge just is not what I thought you stand for. It's a hobby, mate. Oh, piss off, Dave. Listen, if you're going to seriously, if you're going to come on my lives and slaughter me like you used to slaughter on Facebook, you're not welcome. Just piss off. I'm not here for you to start judging me on what I've got and what I haven't got. Everything I've got, I've earned, and I'm proud of what I've got. And I'm still just the same turner as I was. If you don't like watching it, no one asked you to fucking join it, did I? So if you want to be a troll, go troll somebody else. But to be honest with you, I'm done with you. I've already told you that in private messages. But if you want to bring it, bring it. I'll take you, no problem. I thought you'd come back and been a bit more reasonable, but if you're going to do that bullshit, piss off. Leona, yes, but I'm not buying that. Lol. Yeah, but you're still bringing it back. uh, Tell you what, come over to me at Maker Central, Dave, and we'll have a chat. How about that? Before we go into the hotel, we can have a wee chat if you want. If you want to come and call me a sellout and all that, and you come over and we'll have a wee chat. Not a problem. Oh shit. Just how much room will I have? Um, well, it's an Octavia estate, so there's a good amount of room. If if push comes to shove, I'll shove Leona out and just bring her shit home. Hi and good night. Love your stuff. Have an early start. That's perfect. Thanks, Daniel. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Maggie, I was wondering why you were shouting, or maybe a fist fight. No, there's no need for fist fights. I can handle myself verbally. Fist fights only get people beaten up. They don't get your point across. Myself and Dave have history. Dave's problem is that he thinks that I'm a sellout because I got given a load of tools by Crown, not sponsored, given a load of tools by Crown to try. He thinks that I was wrong to say on Facebook and stuff like that that I've got Crown tools. He thinks that I sold out as a hobbyist. He thinks I'm a pusher of Yorkshire grit and other products, which is complete bullshit too. What else, Dave? Is it you've accused me of? Oh, he's caused all sorts of havoc on groups and things that I've been on, just because I stand up for myself. He thinks that he can, and this is the typical shit that he does as well. He comes on, he says all these spiteful bullshit things in chats, and then he pisses off again. And as you saw, lol was his answer. He's no comeback for any of the bullshit that he fires at me. So I'm well able for him. I'm well able for any troll that wants to accuse me of anything. I've hand built this shed myself out of reclaimed timber. If I was a well-off sellout working for companies, then surely I would have a brand new steel tech shed. I'd have air conditioning and all that bullshit. Well, good you are there, Dave. How about you actually say your bit and stop the little snipes? I don't see why you think. Why do you think I'm a sellout? I'm not justifying myself, but I also, and everybody knows that I will not stand back and let people snipe me. I've spent all my life with people sniping me, and I've learned to stick up for myself. So if you, I won't block him. No, I won't block him because I'm well able to handle any bullshit that he throws at me. I just don't get where it all comes from. What is it to you, Dave? What difference does it make in your life whether I've got a Pro Edge or whether I use shitty tool? I used a vintage set of tools for years before I got the nice tools. Why shouldn't I upgrade? If I'm offered, if someone walked up to you and offered you 3 grand in tools, surely you'd take them, or would you not sell out as a hobbyist? You're very quiet, Dave. Still waiting. He's just one of these little people that like poking snakes with sticks and then running when their venom starts squirting. Anywho, if there's no more questions, folks, or accusations, I never said that it's a product placement. You were the best, but it's a hobby, and I have no money for that stuff. But I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. And yeah, you did. You did accuse me of product placement. I've still the messages. If you want me to put them up and screen share, I can put the whole bloody lot that you've said to me in the past. I've got every bit of it. So don't try and say that. You've always accused me of product placement. You called me a sellout. You got stroppy when I stood up for myself. I don't have any money for that stuff either. I don't I've If you knew how little money I've got, I took the Pro Edge instead of payment for doing a demonstration. I've took all the tools I've got, I've either been given or I've bought with my own money. Everything around me is built from upcycled and recycled stuff. So, you can call me a sellout if you want, but I'm not twisting your arm and telling you go out and buy stuff. And it's entirely up to you what you buy and what you use and what you don't. You were on my side when I got booted out of Chuckers. I didn't need anybody on my side. I got booted out of Chuckers because I stood up for myself and I stood up for people I believed in. I'll do it again. Chuckers are a bunch of twats, especially the people that run it. Absolute twats. So I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. I'm not, like I said, Steve, I'm not justifying myself. But what I am doing is I am defending myself. We've all been booted out of Chuckers. It is a shit group. Well, it's groups are a load of balls anyway, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just ego stroking. My cat's trying to get in. Ugh, bugs. I don't like bugs. As an American, some of the different terminology is amusing. What terminology is amusing you? I know you love me. I love myself too. I'm just going to put my lovely crown tool that I got given back up on the shelf. I hope that doesn't offend anybody. on the shelf that I built out of reclaimed plywood. Ugh. Ooh, let me see. Ooh. Okay, Maggie. Oh, stroppy, twat, etc. Oh, yeah. It is a nice sharp ground tool. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, looking forward to meeting you, Dave, or seeing you again. Maybe we can have a chat and clear the air. Oh, you pissed me off, and I told you did. I think that's probably why you blocked me on Facebook, isn't it? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Can you video the chat? It's recorded. It's all. It's you'll be able to go and watch it back on YouTube if you want. Cat, cat, purr, purr, cat, cat. Hee hee. I'm not sure if that was cornflakes or whether it was bubbles. She was just pouring it. It could have been both of them, trying to get into the warm shed. It's not that warm though. Would the Pro Edge be on sale at MC? Don't know. I'm not sure if Robert Sorby are at Maker Central. They might be. Love reclaimed wood. Sometimes the car don't. What's Leona going to do? Please do, Leona, live stream. Yeah. Stone him! Stone him! Is there much to buy at MC? Yeah, there's all the vendors are there. All the vendors are going to be there with all their stuff. Yep. You can buy stuff, and they all have show deals on as well. You've got Charnwood, you've got Record Power, you have Axminster. This is the turning world. I think Chestnut products are going to be there. I'm not sure. Maybe they are. The usual. I'm not sure if Martin's going to be there. Yorkshire Grit's there. Dan from Taylor's Murfield is going to be there. And then you've got all the other trades. You've got Tandy Leather. You've got Gorilla Glue. You've got tons. If you go to makercentral.co.uk and look on the map, the vendors map, it lists everything there that you can do. She's a witch. Stone her. Burn her. She's a witch. The parrot is dead. Deceased. Push it up the daisies. Yeah, Easy Wood are there as well. Yeah. Yeah, 10-15% discount is the usual, I think. Yeah, they'll take all your money, is right, Maggie. Turquoise Milliput goes live from MC. Cool. Never used it. I've never tried Milliput. They were on sale last year. Turner's Retreat stand. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if Turner's Retreat are there. Vendors. If you go onto the vendors section, let me see if I can get it up here and screen share. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's in the vendors section. If you click on the vendors or Let me see. Can I get it? This is where I hit something and you all disappear. Makers. There we go. Oh, exhibitors. So if you go along the menu where it says exhibitors and click on the exhibitors, it brings up the map. So I'll tell you who you've got there. We've got Trend, you've got Axminster, Triton, Vectrix, Hykoki. Oh, hokey cokey cokey. You've got Dremel, Gorilla Glue, Tandy, Charnwood, BKW, whoever they are. This is just the exhibitors now that I'm Craft Debate. Is that? Yeah, Craft Evate. Don't know. Jenny the Maker Truck's going to be there. Cool. Smart, whoever they are. The Creative Solution. Oh, there's loads of stuff. My goodness. Yorkshire Grit are there. Wood. Hold on. What's that? Woodcut Tools. Mercer. Bentley. Scott Grove's going to be there. Easy Wood Tools. Oh, loads of stuff, folks. Where have you gone? There you are. Yeah, loads of stuff. Crown Tools won't be there, actually. Crown Tools don't tend to do shows. I don't know why. Yeah, under the exhibitors. Cracking stuff, Steve. I take it you're talking about the Milliput. YouTube is possessed. It's showing all in top chat, but not all in live chat. It's backwards. Glasses, Steve. Oh yeah, I've got my contacts in. I've had them in since this morning because I was working today with the kids, and I don't wear my glasses at the special school because it can end badly. They can and all that. So I don't wear my glasses at work. So I've got contact lenses in, and they're starting to dry up now. So they start failing. So once you've had them in more than 6 hours, they start kind of closing up on your eyes. So it's getting to that time of the night where I'm squinting. Have to take them out and put my glasses back on. Of course, Leona's going to try a bit of forging. I've never tried forging. I'm going to try forging. Oh, Robert Sorby is there. A32. Okay, there you go. Were the Makers Rhapsody stickers on Makers Central or Makers International? They're on the Makers International podcast. Makers International podcast.com. The stickers are there. I think we're probably going to have some stickers with us anyway. Night, Coxie. Thank you for joining. I'm going to head off as well, folks. Thank you. Sorry, there's not been any making, but that's tomorrow night. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, um, for some Maker Central prep making. It's not going to be an A project of sort, but I'm going to be making different bits. I might make some bananas, and I'm going to have the laser going, as I said, and I might do some other bits and pieces. But until then, I shall see you all soon. See you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. There will be a pre-show thumbnail on that coming up. I'll probably put that up tomorrow lunchtime sometime. And yeah, you all have a good evening, and I shall see you all tomorrow evening. Stay safe, stay well, and see you soon. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye. Let's hope it stops.